A very good morning to all of you.
Good morning, ma'am.
A very good morning to all of you present here, respected Director Sir, Dean Sir, HOD Ma'am, dear colleagues, and all of our students. I feel deeply honored here today as well as very nostalgic at getting the privilege of welcoming you all here. I appreciate this idea of Alumni Connect that creates a special bonding between our students who have passed out and who have established themselves already in the big outside world. I believe an Alumni Connect is the perfect platform for our students to get motivated by their space. So I welcome you all dear. Without taking so much time, I will welcome Madhav Jaha, alumni of 2021 to grace the occasion. Madhav, you connect.
A very enthusiastic morning to respected director, sir, HOD ma'am, and my dear teachers and my dear friends. First of all, I would like to thank you. I am highly elated to take this opportunity to thank our HOD ma'am, director, sir, and teachers, organizers, and especially Taslima ma'am for giving me this opportunity to be among us to you all. So now, before moving the topic, let me introduce myself. My name is Madhav Jha, and I have completed my B.Tech with specialization in electronics and communication engineering from our college, which is IMT College of Engineering. And prior to that, I have completed my bachelor polytechnic diploma from CRRIT Kanjhavla, and I have completed my matriculation from CBSE Board, New Delhi. And after my higher education, which is B.Tech, I joined IBM. Let me share the screen first. So I joined IBM as a technical system support engineer on 8th of November, and it will be my last day on 16th of Feb 2022. After that, I will be joining Insights Infotech Private Limited on 7th. I will join it on 17th of Feb 2022. Now talking about the our let's moving towards our topic, which is industry academia. What is the purpose of it? In industry academia, it brings to meet the industry needs and expectation and the academic aspiration. Talking about my job title, which is technical system support engineer at IBM, this role is about an individual contributor who is responsible for on-site installation, maintenance and repair of IBM and multi-vendor systems and components, including hardware, networking products, software, and operating systems, etc. They are primary technical interface face to clients for the coordination of hardware and software support and delivery of operation services as required by the client. They advise clients to be preventive, maintenance, configuration, operation, and environmental factors, which may impact program product from or impair client's IT operation. They may also perform services activities such as system assurance, installation planning, account management, system level, problem determination, and discontinuous and relocation of IBM and non-IBM system and products. And in this profile, they are accountable to ensure a high level of client satisfaction with the service delivery, technical support, and operation services for the client accounts. When critical situation occurs, they are the IBM technical interface to client and manage the situation until the program is fixed. They have a thorough understanding of and are able to articulate IBM technical support strategy. They are responsible for the technical value relationship to protect venue and base and identify the new services opportunity. In short, we can say that it is a profile where we have to give technical support, whether it is on-site or remote, whether it is hardware and software, we have to give support only. Some of the required skills to be a technical system support engineer at IBM, which will be very helpful to be a fresher, that you can, and you can also learn it from anywhere in free of cost during your B.Tech and degree, which will which doesn't take much time. You can do it parallelly with your education and academics, which is Linux, which is a operating system, and bash scripting, Azure administrator associate, project management, and most important thing is communication skills in industry. Whatever is your job role, whatever is your job profile, you should must have a better communication skills, which will provide you, which will help you to adaptability and flexibility and teamwork. It will very helpful in any domain. You should be communicative very well. And since I was a electronics and communication background student, and working at IBM, I thought that I should go in core electronics. And fortunately, college provided us scholarship, and they told us that you guys can join the Future Viz Academy. We will give some amount of some part of the fees from our side, and our HOD ma'am Pankaj sir and Basanta sir took initiative. They had a talk with the management, and they helped us with the fees, and we took admission in FutureWiz Academy, which is offshoot of TrueChip Solution based in Noida. From there, we completed our VLSI design and verification engineering training. And after that, I joined IBM. And after joining IBM, I thought that I should move towards VLSI industry, and I am prepared for it. And then I started giving interviews, and eventually I got selected in Insize Infotech Private Limited, which is in Noida. And talking about job title in VLSI design verification, some of you might have known of that a verification engineer operates before the FPGA, ASIC, or SoC production phase. He works with the design team, FPGA engineers, microelectronics engineers in order to verify the design's IP subsystems. And the verification can be realized at different abstraction levels, such like RTL unit blocks verification. In this, we can say that the verification can be made at the RTL block levels. Thus, we test all the functionalities of an IP through simulations. And the other abstraction level is verification at the subsystem level. The verification can also be realized at the subsystem level, including several IPs. Then we check all the functionalities and their integration in the subsystem. And there is one thing also, top level verification. Once the RTL is verified at the unit level, we can integrate it at the top level. And these unit verifications, subsystems or top level, are made with deterministic test with reference comparisons, golden references like VHDL, that allow knowing is the test succeed or fails, pass or fail, by random vectors covering a maximum number of scenarios. For example, we use the system Verilog and UVM, which is an advanced methodology with random constraint functional coverage, which provides us flexibility to test test bench module test cases. There is a type called formal verification. The formal verification consists in testing the operation of the integrated circuit at a model mathematics level. For example, by using the formal IP tool, there is no associated simulation. This is a way for all the sum of the abstractions levels. A verification engineer has to set some test plans and the covering points where he has to give assertion and coverage to set the environment of the test, which is injector and checkers. Environment is known as injector and checkers in general language. To write the test, to launch them, and to analyze the result. This last analyzing step is critical indeed. One has to define the criteria that will allow to judge if a design is conform to the specification or add the content tree to estimate the risk associated in case of use. These analysis post reports are ideally made in an automated way, TCL script, Perl, and cell scripting, etc. Finally, once the problems are known and described, the verification engineer can help the developer to resolve them by doing some reverse engineering. However, these tasks are restricted to experienced engineers who have experience in integrated circuit design. And to there are some required skills to pursue in this domain. The verification engineer has many skills as uses specific tools. You should have skills in ASIC verification, FPGA verification, directed test, or system verilog UVM. Basic knowledge in design techniques, verilog or VHDL. A good knowledge of simulation flow, good basics in scripting like Python, Perl, Bash, and shell scripting. For non-native English speakers, a good level in English, both writing and oral skills. As I said in my previous PPT, that you should have a better communication skills, and humanly you have to be a rigorous and have a good analytical mind. You have to enjoy working in a team and being diplomatic, in particular when you point out the bugs discovered. And and talking about the VLSI domain, I think it is a very best domain I have ever seen, because you here you learn too much things. The life of a VLSI engineer, you can say, is very best. And I always wanted to work in a semiconductor industry profile, because I think a VLSI engineer can be as creative as he wants and wants to. And that's why I took a decision to resign from a MNC like IBM and joined Insights Infotech. But domain matters. I would like to suggest my juniors that at the time of job, you are giving an interview, and if you want to join somewhere, first think what is your capabilities, and you should go towards the job profile, job description, and job role. If you think you are good at your subjective knowledge in electronics, you can go into embedded, into VLSI. If you think that you are good at programming language, but your electronics concepts are not good, you can choose your software domain, etc. But before choosing any job profile and any job role, you must know about that. And during your academics, you should perform very well, because the first stage where your CV will be shortlisted, it will be upon your marks. And if your marks are good, you will be shortlisted, and then you will be appearing into the interviews. If you are not good at your academics, there is less chances to be selected and shortlisted into the for the interviews. And hence the I want to conclude. So the session was indeed a vibrant, as each of you participated wholeheartedly in it. I also take this moment to thank our college, our department, HOD ma'am, lecturers, and my dearest friends for their love and trust on me. Well, that's all from my side. Is there any type of question you can ask to me?
Yes,
Thank you.
dear students, if you have any question, you can ask to our alumni Madhav Jaha any type of question, and dear faculty members.
Uh, Tasima ma'am,
Yes,
Madhav,
ma'am.
Yes,
good
ma'am.
morning.
Good morning, ma'am.
And first of all, heartily welcome in the department. Okay,
Thank you,
and
ma'am.
you have passed in 21, right? Last batch.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
And I remember, Madhav, whenever there is any technical event in the department, like Selection, like the Infinity, any technical fest, Madhav was the first student. He was always interested in the all the technical events. Right, Madhav? Am I right?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Also, you won first prize in the Robomania.
Yes, ma'am. Roboliner competition which was held in GBU, Gautam Buddha University.
Yes, 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 definitely. And जो तुमने ट्रॉफी लाई है डिपार्टमेंट के लिए वो मेरे एचओडी ऑफिस में है अभी भी,
Yes, ma'am.
राइट। और वो जब भी मैं ट्रॉफी को देखती हूँ कि मुझे माधव झा की याद आती है। यस, दिस इज अ ट्रॉफी ब्रॉट बाय द माधव झा। ठीक है,
Yes,
जब तक है डिपार्टमेंट रहेगा माधव झा के नाम हमारे पास हमेशा रहेगा। एंड थैंक यू माधव। पहले बताओ, हाउ डू यू फील टुडे यू आर गिविंग द लेक्चर टू योर जूनियर्स, योर फ्रेंड्स? हाउ डू यू फील?
ma'am, it is a type of honor that I have never expected because as you know, I was involved in every activity of the college, but you also know that I was an average student, and I have never expected that I will be there and I will be presenting and I will be guiding my juniors that you can do like that and you can succeed in your life. So that's a proud moment for me, sir, ma'am.
Yes, sir. Madhav, don't think like I was an average student. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Always there is a skill. Nowadays is there is a skill. If anyone has a skill, he or she can be successful, right?
Yes, ma'am. I have
So
noticed
you
it.
are in a core
Yes,
company now. You are doing very good with the IBM group, and you
yes, ma'am.
learned a lot from the TrueChip group. That is a
Yes,
very
ma'am.
low
Yes, ma'am.
hardware description language.
Yes,
And
ma'am.
students can, which message you want to give to your juniors, because they are so much worried about the core company and the software company.
I just want to say them that if you are in your second year or your third year, parallelly with your academics start doing, and if you want to grow in a want to become in a specified domain, as you should have know that after B.Tech I have to join in this domain, particular embedded VLSI software. According to their future plan, you should start learning skills. I have noticed that wherever I have given my CV, they shortlist based on, first of all they see the marks, after that they see the skills. And at the time of IBM, I learned only Linux and Perl scripting, which is hardly of 4 to 5 hours of course from YouTube, and I had just learned the tutorials, and basis of that they selected me. I had with me there were lots of students, but they got they were not able to shortlist it because I had some skills which they are looking for. So if you want to succeed in a particular domain, you should know that these are the particular skills you should have before entering into the domain. Well, that's all, ma'am.
Yes. And on behalf of department, we are very, very happy that Madhav Jai is here with us and giving very means informative session to the students. Thank you, Madhav, for taking out your precious time for the department.
Thank you,
Taslima
ma'am,
ma'am?
for giving
Yes,
me this
ma'am.
opportunity.
Madhav,
Yes, ma'am.
in your busy schedule, you accept my proposal in short notice and connect
Yes,
with
ma'am.
us today. On behalf
Yes,
of my college and the entire management group here, I am very heartily gratitude to all you for sharing graceful words and with us in today's meeting. Thanks to all who helped me to make this event successful. HOD ma'am, Pankaj Jha sir, in every time they guide me, and you also connect all participants you attending this session. Thank you to all.